coming to you today from National Signing Day 2015 here with Brighton Gibbs here in Keystone Heights, Florida. Brighton's with his family, Kenny and Tanya Gibbs. They've been AFC Premium members with us for going on 3 years now. They signed up with us in his sophomore year. Wanted to tell you a little bit today about their story. Brighton, tell them, how did you learn about Athletes for College? And, initially when you did hear about it, what was your thoughts?
I had a really great freshman and sophomore season playing football, and Kevin came to school talking to me about it. That introduced me into the whole program. He showed me some footwork drills. We started working out and stuff, and then from there, he wanted to sign me up with the program. So we met with my family, and it was really a good step, good choice for me.
Now, when Brighton came to us, I believe you were leading the state, or maybe second in the state in interceptions for your sophomore year. When we met Kenny, tell them a little bit. You heard about Athletes for College. I know we sat down at the dining room table. What was your initial thoughts when you heard about Athletes for College, the program, and the strategy that we were going to use?
Well, I thought it was a great opportunity for kids, especially in some of these smaller communities, to get a chance to be seen nationwide. I thought the program and their ideas and the whole game plan that they had set out was just perfect for our situation. It allowed Wright to get some exposure in areas that we never even thought possible, hence the opportunity to sign in place in Kansas. So, and for the small fee that they had, I really thought that was like a monthly fee when he told me about it, much less a one-time shot to get the full coverage for the last 3 years we've experienced it, and here we are, signing today.
Tanya, tell them a little bit. I know that when we first started and we sent out Brighton's information, emails started coming from recruiting coordinators. Tell them a little bit about, I guess, one, your guys' excitement when that started happening, but then two, really all of the work that you guys did in answering those emails, following up with these coaches, and creating that relationship with them.
Right. It's very important when the coaches do start contacting you that you follow through, make a personal relationship with the coaches. I will say that the most successful opportunities that we had were the ones where we reached out to the coaches after we got those applications. It's a little overwhelming at times, but I think it's very important to analyze which ones you're really serious and focus on those schools, contact the coaches, fill out the paperwork when they ask for it, make sure that your child's grades are where they need to be, the ACT scores are where they need to be. And a lot of the coaches do give you that guidance when you make contact with them. They'll say, well, because for each school that you attend or that you apply to, the requirements are different. So it's very important to follow up, build that relationship with the coach, and also contacting Kevin and him guiding me through that was very, very helpful as well, because it was overwhelming. And he helped me to know just exactly what I needed to do since I'd never done this before. So
right. Yeah,
I really appreciate that extra help.
Absolutely. And with Athletes for College, we assign you a recruiting specialist to your family, and they're there to help you, through the entire process. And Tanya and Kenny did a really good job following up with these coaches. They started early. They started in their sophomore year. Talk a little bit about the timing and how, it felt to have all this stuff taken care of and being able to sign on National Signing Day.
Well, your senior year is overwhelming. With everything you do, it'll be the last high school experience, no matter what it is. So it's important to start this journey early, so that going into your senior year, you know what to expect, because a lot of the rules are overwhelming with the NCAA and the NAIA. So it's important to have all of those kinks worked out early on in your high school career, so that one, you know what your goals are, you know how to achieve your goals because you've identified them, and by talking to the coaches in the appropriate times, the coaches can give you guidance and things like that. So it's very important to kickstart that early. Senior year, it's here and gone before you know it. And we had built this relationship with the school that Brighton signed with early on, and we visited them during their football season. So we would have the opportunity to watch one of their football games, visit their locker room, go through a walkthrough practice. So building that relationship was really important. We would have never had that opportunity if we'd started his senior year.
Yeah, Brighton, tell them a little bit about when you did visit Benedictine. I know that you guys had a really awesome visit. You and your dad was able to tour the Arrowhead Stadium, the Kansas City Chiefs Stadium. Tell them a little bit about what you took away from that visit.
I really took the fact that everybody who was around that community loved that community. Everybody was around the school, loved the school. I mean, they had great facilities. They knew people to get them into better places. They played games in Kansas City Chiefs Stadium. I mean, it was
That's
awesome.
really
It was
awesome.
overwhelming.
Kenny, tell them a little bit, when you guys went up there to your visit, from a parent standpoint, I know that you guys got a nice tour and stuff. Tell them, what was that like from a parent standpoint?
Well, it was really good to actually have a school that really wanted Brighton, to be able to go somewhere that they took the time and they spent time with us to get to know us, to take us and explain to us what was going on, to make sure we had everything we needed, to really show us how much they wanted Brighton to be a part of their school, but at the same time to show us the quality of the school, the quality of education. We got to meet a lot of alumnus. We got to talk to ex-football players who are still involved with the program. Even 10, 15 years later, they were telling me the coaches still call them on his birthday and their anniversary. So it's a nice, small community. It's a tight grip organization, and it was really what we needed for the first couple of years of college, no matter what. But yeah, the one bit of advice I can give you is don't throw anything away. Don't just set something to the side. Contact and build relationships with each and every person as soon as they're contacting you, because positions fill up quickly. These schools know what they're looking for, and when they find that, they move on to the next thing. So, don't sit around waiting for the pie in the sky. Make the relationships and get everything in order as soon as you can, so that when the time comes, you can make an intelligent decision and you go where they want you, not just where you want to go.
Absolutely. It's a great story, and that's why we're here today. So we just wanted to share our success stories with you. Brighton Gibbs, Kenny Gibbs, Tanya Gibbs, again, AFC Premium members signing today, National Signing Day 2015 with Benedictine College in Kansas, and we couldn't be happier for you guys. Congratulations, Brighton. Congratulations, Mom and Dad, and we can't wait to see what happens in the future.
And
Thank you very much.
Thank you.